You know, if you are to be the greatest of all time in any sport, in any team sport, don't make your team worse, except when you're on the declining end. Well, in the case of Messi and Ronaldo, these guys still routinely score over 30 goals every year. And Messi and Ronaldo, these guys are nowhere close to declining as people say they are. You know, what should end this, if there ever was a GOAT discussion, it ends right at the moment that Ronaldo makes a club worse off. Because if you are a GOAT, you 100% make every club you join better than it was when you first joined them. This is why Ronaldo failed. People thought the GOAT debate ended in the 2009 final between Man U and Barcelona. People thought it ended when Messi was winning La Ligas all these years. Some people, like myself, believe that it ends when Ronaldo leaves Juventus worse off. But here's the thing is that if Messi were on Juventus, he doesn't get mad when teammates score goals. Messi makes his team better. Messi is not obsessed about his stats. Messi knows how to lead by example. In numerology, he's a 19-1 light back numerology. Instead, what Messi would be doing is he would cheer on the team. He'd have a good persona. If he were to have been substituted, he would not have left the stadium in anger, not even discussing the match with reporters right after the game, as what happened with Ronaldo in a hissy pissy fit. He leaves the stadium while the match is being played against AC Milan. And on the side of Juventus, it is clear that Ronaldo was not made for Juventus. Winning is above everything at Juventus, above personal stats. Ronaldo is all obsessed by his personal stats. When teammates score, their other teammates are happy at Juventus. When teammates score at Juventus, every teammate is happy except for Ronaldo. Ronaldo is mad that he didn't score. You will never ever see Messi upset at any teammate if they score a goal instead of him. Because Messi is all about the team. Messi knows how to inspire his opponents every single match. He sets up teammates better than any superstar out there in the world of football. He gets him assists. And it's so effortless for Messi to score goals. He is 100% the greatest of all time. Unlike Ronaldo at Juventus, who failed and cried his way out of Torino, making Juventus worse off, what is inevitably going to happen at Paris is little Messi is going to win the Champions League with Paris Saint-Germain. But Messi will go through an obstacle. He won't cry and pout and fold the towel like Ronaldo did. He's going to stay and he's going to win the Champions League at Paris Saint-Germain when it's all said and done, fino alla fine, until the end. Messi never quit on Argentina. He's going to win the World Cup because he is the greatest footballer that he's ever played in this modern era. That is what Messi is going to do. The GOAT can play on any team in the world. Messi can play on practically any big club out there in the world. He'd be breaking records at Man City. He'd be setting up assists at Juventus. He could score goals with these. He would still score goals at Juventus. Lionel Messi fits right in any club in the world. And that is not what Ronaldo is capable of doing. This is what puts Messi above Cristiano Ronaldo. Heads and shoulders above. And now it's more clear than ever that Juventus players are now finally free. They are free of the burden of having angry, hissy pissy Ronaldo mad that he didn't score any goals. Oh my God. Christ. Even when Juventus win the match, Ronaldo's having a hissy pissy fit that he doesn't score a goal or that the teammate doesn't see him. He doesn't assist to Ronaldo. Ronaldo's crying like a bitch. He did that against Genoa. Ronaldo is crap in terms of his attitude with his teammates. But this puts Messi right over the top. 100%. Not wankers glorifying stats over a team game. An objective to win in a team game. Juventus players are finally free that they don't have to feel like they have to get the ball to Ronaldo so he picks up his stats. This is how Ronaldo made Juventus worse. Juventus play well when no individual on the team demands their personal stats. This is why Juventus are finally free from Cristiano Ronaldo. These players are not having pressure to pass up a great shot to go pass the ball to Ronaldo because this guy's crying to get his stats every game. Real winners don't like that. Winners like winning above all. That is what champions are made of. Stats are for losers. Quitters never win. These are all things you learn when you're young. And these are all things that are going to be held true next year in the Champions League and for Lionel Messi in the World Cup. We like a fighter until the end. Messi's not a quitter. Quitters never win. Non-quitters do win. Messi is best, period. He is the greatest of all time. He would be perfect for Juventus. It is only fitting that Messi has the same gematria as Juventus. Messi is a real Juventino. It is all about the team. He is all about fighting until the end, never giving up, playing for Barcelona until it's virtually impossible with their debt situation. He does not give up on Argentina. Maybe I'm seeing where Cristiano Ronaldo is really a beta and Ronaldo is the Messi is the alpha. No doubt about it. Ronaldo's biggest regret is that he fails to learn a different style that Juventus has to offer, and he fails to become a leader leading a young core of Juventinos like Chiesa, like Locatelli, like De Ligt, like Artur Melo, Kulusevski. Ronaldo could have proven he's a leader, but he can't do that. Messi won on the young Argentina team during the Copa America. Apparently, Messi was not up for the challenge to become a leader as Massimiliano Allegri demanded Ronaldo to do this season. He was not up for it at all. Ronaldo is not up for these challenges like he claimed he was up for when he was in his press conference, when he first went to Torino. This is the difference between winning 6 Champions Leagues and failing to win 7 Champions Leagues. Ronaldo tarnished his brand. Ronaldo 7 does not make the team better everywhere he goes. Ronaldo is a fraud who won with the greatest Galactico core ever in the history of Real Madrid. And it's not going to be this easy for Man United. It's going to be at least a couple of years until they win the Champions League. Don't think for a second it's going to come this soon. Juventus has won 8 knockout ties since Ferguson retired. Since Ferguson retired, United had only won 2. When you think that a team like Juventus is that close to winning the Champions League, you got to be delusional to think that Ronaldo's going to win the Champions League right away with Man United. Let's not forget Ronaldo's a big failure. Juventus have the better manager. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is not a real manager who's got real flexible tactics. It's this park the bus counterattack nonsense that we see all the time at Man United. And I see wingback shifted in attack under Massimiliano Allegri. I've seen Allegri outcoach guys like Pochettino. He's one of the best managers in the world. He can make the case as the best manager in the world if he comes back and makes Juventus a better team. This is Ronaldo's biggest regret. He can't step in and do well on any team in the world like Messi can. 100% Ronaldo's biggest regret is not winning the Champions League with Juventus in the final year of his contract. Ronaldo's biggest regret is not giving the fans of Torino a chance to carry the club to victory. There were no fans against Lyon. There were no fans against Porto at all. The fans could have made a difference for Juventus. If there were fans in the second leg at Turin against Lyon and against Porto, the fans could have made the difference. Ronaldo could have made this a memorable moment for the fans. But Ronaldo was not going to give the fans a chance like he did in the second leg against Atletico Madrid. Ronaldo was not going to give the Euro winners of the Azzurri a chance. Locatelli, Bernardeschi, Chiellini, Bonucci, Chiesa. Mind you, a country that has won more than Portugal, has won 4 World Cups, has won 2 Euros. Ronaldo wants to disrespect the history in the winning of the Azzurri to not give Juventus a chance with these Euro winners. This, in a nutshell, is Ronaldo's biggest regret. It's not giving La Joya a chance to show what he can do when he's healthy for the second leg against Porto, when La Joya was injured, was not 100% against Lyon. How would Juventus have done if La Joya Dybala were healthy against Porto and Lyon? Ronaldo is a failure. He did not give Massimiliano Allegri an opportunity to do. Instead, it's all about his narcissism, his fragile ego, and always worried and obsessed that Messi is going to tie him with Champions League titles. Ronaldo is 100% not the GOAT. He isn't a washed up player, but he is a quitter. He is 100% a quitter. And I think the GOAT is going to teach this clown a lesson on how not to give up and talk all brash and macho that in a year or two Juventus is going to win the Champions League, and instead he quits in Wales like a bitch. And that is Cristiano Ronaldo to all of us. He is obsessed about Lionel Messi 24/7. Real men are not insecure and real about another man. That is Cristiano Ronaldo for you. Won't surprise me if Messi leaves PSG and win the Champions League, and then Ronaldo's left to go up against anyone not Messi when Messi is off the MLS because he's too sick of kicking Ronaldo's ass. And Juventus win the Champions League year right after Cristiano Ronaldo leaves. Could have had your Chicago Bulls moment, win the Champions League with 3 different clubs. Michael won on the Bulls. You could have won with the team. El Toro is the symbol of Torino. The bull, El Toro. But Ronaldo is a failure. He made Juventus worse. This is not what goats do. You fight till the end. You have a Michael Jordan living spirit like Argentina, like Messi has with Argentina. You'll be a great teammate. You'll be a real leader, which is not what Ronaldo is. We know Messi is 100% the best. Ronaldo will regret it. It's a major dent on his legacy. Could have won the Champions League with Juventus. Could have shown that this guy's the ultimate alpha, but he's just a complete fraud. And that is how it's going to end. And this was not up to the elite. This was up to Ronaldo himself. Ronaldo does not know the script. But UEFA have set this up to where if Ronaldo stayed with Juventus, he could have won the Champions League. Because Ronaldo Messi last final was over at Rome 2009. Juventus last title was at Rome 1996. It was completely set up for Ronaldo to have his destiny in his own hands. And ultimately, he quit on Juventus. He's going to have a lesson of fino alla fine, that quitters never win. And this is why Messi gets rewarded, and this is why this guy is the greatest footballer of all time. Maybe he'll win the Champions League with Man United. Ronaldo will, but it will be when Messi is long gone. Debate over. Undisputed.